Nation. No way! They finally arrived! They're here! Let's open them up. Our first one is Rosalina. Woo! These are for you, Yoshi. Baby Mario, Baby Luigi. 6, 7, 6, 7.
Shut up with the brainwash cringe, ArylBarrel.
I got a Bowser Jr. one arriving soon too, but this is what we got. All in the hype for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Pikachu, I know it's your 30th anniversary, but Mario mains need to win this matchup. Sonic, I know it's your 35th anniversary too, but Nintendo is what say game. 6, 7.
More like ArylBarrel dies at 67% there.
Man, we got a good amount. We even got Baby Luigi and Baby Mario. Wait, Baby Mario, do you hear something?
The Super Mario Galaxy movie! What? Yo! What? Why? How?
What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have?
Yeah, more on him later. What is up, my galactic Mario Time Barrel Nation? ArylBarrel rolling in, and oh my goodness, Barrel Nation, especially my born in early 2000s Barrel Nation. You know, you guys who are in their early 20s like me. They made a movie based on this game that us, grew up with. Oh, right, I don't have the first game with me right now. I only have the sequel. This counts, right? And oh my goodness, it's coming out in theaters so soon. Just let that sink in, guys. The hype is real. I'm so excited for all the surprises we'll be getting in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But real quick, real talk, I just want to apologize for it taking forever since my last long form YouTube video came out. I'll explain why that happened another time. But to make up for that, I'm starting a new series for this channel, starting with this video that you're watching right now, ArylBarrel Talks pilot episode. It's a new series, and this video is the pilot episode, which is a test run before the rest of the series starts. Pilot episode as in just a first trial for testing the waters for the series and seeing how it will go and if it works out well. And ArylBarrel Talks is just where I talk about a barrel of things that I'm really passionate about, such as the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm glad that I'm having quite a lot of fun with it since I've written a few other scripts for the future episodes of the series too, and more info about this series will be posted soon. But anyways, back to the video. So basically this video is going to be a whole barrel of thoughts and opinions of mine regarding the upcoming Super Mario Galaxy movie, since I love the Mario series and I want to share a good amount of my thoughts with you guys. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the ArylBarrel YouTube channel and ring that notification bell to all notifications on so that you won't miss a thing. So let's sit back, relax, grab some Mario Spaghetti-O, and let's see what this discussion video has to offer us. Let's go, barrel roll into this, wahoo! But yeah, I can't believe we're getting a Mario Galaxy movie this soon, man, as the second Mario movie at that. Many, including me, thought the second movie would just be like the Mario World movie because of the post-credits Yoshi, or just called the Mario Bros movie 2, but nope, we jumped straight into space. As I said, I'm a pretty big Super Mario fan. I grew up with the Nintendo DS and Nintendo Wii in the late 2000s and early 2010s, so you know, like a whole barrel of these things. The Mario games with the platforming and jumping over obstacles have been going strong for more than 40 years, as the 40th anniversary of Mario was just celebrated last year, 2025. And with that long, impactful legacy, it just absolutely made perfect sense that Mario would get a video game adaptation on the big screen one day. And so, we did. So, how was the first movie anyway? Well, I loved the first Mario movie. It's a pretty fun movie all things considered. Story was enjoyable, it had heart, and the animation visuals are pretty dang beautiful. Seeing Super Mario & Co. on the big screen was definitely a sight to see and a dream come true, but I thought that the first movie didn't quite innovate enough. My cousin Jules, the #1 Smash Bros player in the Philippines by the way, more on him later, and I had a talk about this before, and he said that he hopes the sequel innovates more, but more on the sequel soon. Super Mario Galaxy. You know, the game that the movie is based off of. Remember how I said earlier that I grew up in the late 2000s, early 2010s? Well, the Mario Galaxy games also released at this time. The two Mario Galaxy games are absolute masterpieces, so go play them if you haven't already. You play as Mario trying to rescue Princess Peach again, but it's like over 9,000 times cooler because you're doing it in outer space. The game's really fun to control, a lot of creative gameplay mechanics, tons of replay value and difficulty later on. It's such a lit Nintendo game. The first Galaxy game turns 20 years old next year, so hopefully we get a third Galaxy game by then to celebrate. But 3 reasons we should have seen this Mario Galaxy movie coming due to the stuff in the first movie though. 1. Lumas are in the first movie, meaning Rosalina's out there somewhere. 2. Gusty Garden Galaxy is playing the end credits of the first movie. And 3. Peach, of course, saying that there's a whole universe out there with a lot of galaxies in the first movie, which is a quote they even reused in the final trailer for the sequel. So what do we know so far about the Galaxy movie? Well, as a sequel to the first Mario movie, Mario and friends continue on with their adventures with stopping the evil Bowser and even Bowser Jr. this time, but this time even in space, so hopping from one galaxy to the next. So let's take a look at how Mario will be in this movie, as well as who will be with Mario and even against Mario in this intergalactic adventure. Starting with, of course, Mario. That feeling when Mario's only line in the first trailer was, "It's trash." I don't really have much to say about Mario. We all know he's the main character who's gonna save the day, and we've seen him in action a lot in the first movie, unlike his brother Luigi, which is why I have a lot more to say about Luigi because he lacked screen time and didn't have much character development in the first movie. But hey, one of the posters showed him doing the star spin, like the ability from the Galaxy games. They didn't actually show off Mario star spinning in the trailers yet, don't know about the TV spots, so I'm glad it'll be witnessed for the first time in the movie. And of course, hopefully, having the star spin here means that a cute little Luma will be under his hat at all times like in the games. This is not a Luma. I don't have a Luma. This is the closest I got. Kinda similar enough, right? Although we saw Mario's family in the first movie, I don't know how Mario and Luigi's parents are gonna react when their 2 sons are going to freaking outer space. Like if my mom found out about me and my brother Kobe going to outer space without helmets. Oh, yeah, and speaking of which, Luigi. In the first movie, he wasn't on the adventure with Mario and Peach, but instead he was captured for the majority of the movie. It's like he and Peach switched roles if you think about it like the actual Mario games. However, Luigi is joining his brother Mario and the gang on the entire journey in the Galaxy movie, so that's really exciting, especially for Luigi fans. In the Game Awards clip where he does the freaking Smash Bros. Captain Falcon knee on Bowser Jr. and just being in absolute pain and rubbing his knee right after, which is the kind of thingy you would see in the Mario and Luigi RPG games, which I absolutely love. Honestly, the Smash Bros. Brain inside of me really hopes the Luigi Captain Falcon knee was a Smash Bros. Reference, but then there was another potential Smash Bros. Reference that others caught onto and I didn't even realize. The underground part where Luigi is spamming the heck out of those fireballs. Yup, that could be a reference to his Smash Bros. Victory screen and dash attack. Don't know if it's a stretch, but let this just lead to a theatrical Smash Bros. Movie at this point. Anyway, what do these 2 clips of Luigi share in common? Well, it's a kind of humor that Luigi will bring to the Galaxy movie. When he's scared like that, it leads to funny moments like that Fireballs clip. When he is strong and courageous, it leads to funny moments like the rubbing knee and pain clip. But with Luigi still being so timid and scared like that in the Fireballs clip, I hope this leads to more actual character development of him getting more and more brave, which is something that the first movie didn't have as much because he was captured like Peach in the games for almost the whole movie. Then when he gets the Power Star at the end of the first movie, he's so abruptly fearless. It's kind of sudden and quick to be honest. So hopefully it's more progressive and happens along the way over time more in the Galaxy movie. Overall, Luigi is finally alongside Mario and the gang in the Galaxy movie. That's a lot of hype. So, Princess Peach, not sure of what to say, but she does have the parasol this time around, instead of an axe, which was definitely interesting in the first movie. I wonder if she'll be the one who gets captured again, like in the games, instead of Luigi this time, but it doesn't seem like it though because she's seen fighting enemies and flying around in space in the trailers. Imagine if she has her own version of Peaches this time, going like, Bowser, 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 I don't love you. I've seen it in this epic fan-made video. And then, my boy Toad. I hope he eventually becomes Captain Toad. That would be so cool to finally see because Captain Toad is in the Galaxy games after all. Hopefully we see all the other kinds of Toads from the Galaxy games as well, like the Bank Toad and all that. And hope we see the real Toadsworth one day. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, my OG Barrel Nation member, probably isn't in this movie. Although it would be really funny to see sort of like some sort of like space gorilla, some gorilla just swimming in outer space, and maybe they'll make some sort of Donkey Kong spin-off movie in the future to make up for this, like a Donkey Kong Country movie or something like that. Our boy, Jack Black Bowser. In Mario Movie 1, he ate the mini mushroom and grew tiny, but what if the opposite happened in this movie? In Super Mario Galaxy 1 and especially 2, Bowser turns humongous, so if that happened in this movie because the inspiration for this movie is Galaxy, that would be sick. Like, imagine how epic that boss fight would be, epic final boss fight in the movie. I feel like even Rosalina wouldn't be able to take him down. More on the OP character later. I really want to see like the Nintendo Switch parental controls ad with like Bowser and Bowser Jr. They have like this sweet relationship, so cute. And yeah, speaking of Bowser Jr., that's what I want to see the Bowser and Bowser Jr. do. Like have these wholesome moments. And yeah, about Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. Okay, I am like really excited for Bowser Jr. in this movie. He's like one of those characters who can be like really cute but still be really intimidating. He got the Wonder powers in this movie, which I haven't even played Mario Wonder yet, so that was a nice surprise for me. That game is pretty dang recent too, so I'm impressed that they managed to get it in. My noob self thought that the Great Goop was Shadow Mario from Mario Sunshine at first. Imagine Shadow Mario in this movie though, or the next movie. But hearing him go like, I'm Bowser Jr. and I'm gonna be taking my father back now. So freaking cool and menacing, like super bad butt. Yeah, I don't cuss. They sadly removed the Prowler Spider-Man Spider-Verse sound effect from the first trailer though, I think. Still super menacing even without it. Yeah, he does have those bloodshot eyes in the movie design, which some fans didn't like, but we all get used to it anyway. And like, even I'm getting used to it, and it's a solid way to actually differentiate his game self from the movie self. So the clown car is really cool and all, but it's not complete without the clown car abilities from Smash Bros. Oh yeah, and that scene where Bowser Jr. is fighting Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi really reminded me of 4-player Smash Bros. And LMBO. Like Mario Wonder representation in Smash 6, please. But yeah, he's gonna be an absolute menace in this film. So Rosalina. I never actually bothered to read Rosalina's storybook in the Mario Galaxy game. But yes, I know, I believe I just wanted to jump into the gameplay aspect of the game more than the story, but I do know it's a fan favorite part of Mario Galaxy. Rosalina has always been such a mysterious character to me, and I know that's kind of her whole point too. Again, I don't say bad words, but from the Mario Galaxy movie trailers, Rosalina is straight up a bad butt. But while being so elegant, just defeating enemies right then and there, not looking at explosions, feels like so overpowered. Hopefully she's not too overpowered in the movie though, or the fights won't even last a second. And yeah, many Lumas are here along with Rosalina as well, of course. At least that one in-prison Luma in the first movie isn't alone anymore. Though that Luma is doing jail stuff again in the Galaxy movie though. And we'll see how it goes. Yoshi! Everyone's favorite egg-throwing dino, teased in the post-credits from the first movie. I remember the 5 AM Philippines morning they announced the voice actor for Yoshi, and this is how it went with me texting my brother. And it was something alright. And while they hid the surprise from us for a while, yes, Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, is voicing Yoshi in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Guys, we did it! We finally did it! I can't believe we finally found Black Yoshi. Donald Glover is my brother's idol though, to be fair, because he just does so much cool things. He's an actor, director, comedian, rapper, singer, even made his own show. Like geez, this is kind of the ambition in people I adore. I'm not gonna lie, my thoughts are that they showed off Yoshi talking before. No one would have known this was even Donald Glover. The fact that they kept this a secret from us and never announced it until months later, it could have been anyone being Yoshi. Like literally, if Yoshi's voice actor was never revealed, never even credited, no one would know that it was Donald Glover. Why, you may ask? Well, because Yoshi doesn't actually speak in the games outside of saying Yoshi, and Gambino's just imitating the Yoshi voice so well. Lols, I can't wait for Gambino going, ow, 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 ow. You know, that doesn't mean Yoshi's actually gonna speak in the movie, right?
Bring her.
For Donald Glover fans, it may be disappointing that Glover doesn't have any spoken lines aside from Yoshi, but this is still really cool nonetheless. But yeah, outside of the awesome voice actor, Yoshi's just so cute, we all know that. Can't wait for the funny and cool interactions of him eating a bunch of enemies and all, and other things. And we're getting some Yoshi's Island representation with Yoshi being with baby Mario, baby Luigi. It's all coming together and it's also so really adorable. Hoping to see multiple Yoshi colors again too, which we did actually see briefly in the first Mario movie. Oh, and Dragon Yoshi with wings and breathing fire like Smash Bros, Wii U, and 3DS Final Smash? Gotta see that. It ain't happening. What about the other characters? Let's see. Honey Queen Bee is gonna be here, more Galaxy representation than the Galaxy movie. That makes sense. Didn't see much of Kamek. Wart and some more from Super Mario Bros. 2 are here. I understand Birdo because Birdo appears in a lot of modern Mario spin-offs, but Wart is back after 38 years, not counting Link's Awakening though. That was kind of funny. But maybe it's because it's the second Mario movie in Mario Bros. 2 and all that. Rob, it's really like Smash Bros. Fox McCloud? Bro, it's really like Smash Bros. I seriously can't stop thinking about Smash Bros. Please just give us a Smash Bros. Movie, and when is Smash Bros. 6? Now let's talk power-ups. Power-ups have always been a core, staple part of the Super Mario series for mixing up gameplay options and adding another layer of strategy. First off, the Fire Flower. We're finally seeing Mario and Luigi use the Fire Flowers in the movies. It's like one of those things where you go, huh, Mario did use the Fire Flower in the first movie, you dimwit. What are you talking about? And then when you realize, oh wait, it was only used by Peach and freaking Donkey Kong? What? Like, it's the most iconic Mario power-up aside from the Star and Mushroom. But I'm glad they still let it be used by DK and Peach first, cause honestly, that's more interesting. Frog Suit Luigi's pretty cute, he even makes frog sounds. And gotta be my favorite of the bunch, the penguin suit is in this movie. In the game, it's so fun to like slide around with it. It's so cute, and they also gave it to Toad in the movie, making it even cuter. I also saw that the ice flower, the one that Peach used in the first movie for example, is returning, which I saw from a TV spot. But I always found it odd that the penguin suit is just basically a much better ice flower. With the ice flower, you can only shoot ice balls, but with the penguin suit, you can not only shoot ice balls, but also slide around really fast and swim better. So I'm wondering if we'll see the penguin Toad not only sliding around, but also shooting ice balls and swimming around really fast as well. Also, this is a Mario Galaxy movie after all, so they gotta have some of that game's power-ups. So give me the bee mushroom, the spring mushroom would be funny, cloud mushroom, rock mushroom, spin drill. Oh yeah, there's also another one like that in Mario Wonder though. And the flying red star at the end too, perhaps. And Boo Mushroom. Boo Mario would also be cool to see because I think we've seen no Boos in the movies aside from King Boo. Unless a Luigi's Mansion spin-off show or movie, I guess. Imagine how Luigi would react if he got the Boo Mushroom too. Of course, since Yoshi's making his debut, we need to see the Yoshi power-ups from Galaxy 2 as well. So Yoshi, you gotta be Blip Yoshi, Bulb Yoshi, Dash Yoshi would be sick as heck. Yoshi would be extra cute with these. Okay, let's have a lightning round of other power-ups I want to see in the movie. Mario Bros. U Acorn Suit. Mario World Cape Mario, but actually used as a power-up. Mario Bros. Wii Propeller Suit, please. My favorite 2D Mario game, Mario Maker Builder Suit Hammer, please. My favorite 3D Mario game, Mario 64 Wing Cap, please. Mario World P-Balloon, like, now that would be hilarious if Mario used that. Like, again, imagine his parents' reaction if they saw an even fatter Mario floating around. I haven't even played Mario Wonder yet, so I gotta check out the power-ups from there too. There's like hundreds of power-ups in the Mario series and I don't have time to say them all. I can't wait to find out what other ones they're hiding though. Now, about the setting and worlds in this movie, I'll name a few. Don't know if we're gonna see the real world Brooklyn again, maybe in the beginning, but Tostarena / Sand Kingdom is here from Mario Odyssey. I feel like it's gonna be one of the first scenes because Yoshi is rescued here before the Star Festival because he is at the Star Festival in the final trailer. Mario and Luigi driving around the super open Sand Kingdom in the trailers reminded me of Mario Kart World's Free Roam too, due to how open it is. Guess they're playing on multiplayer Free Roam. Fossil Falls or Cascade Kingdom also from Mario Odyssey. Oh, and also, what's the name of this movie again? Oh right, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But we keep seeing so much representation from other Mario games like Mario Odyssey, especially Mario Odyssey Worlds, bro. Like we got Fossil Falls and Tostarena, the two I just mentioned. You've been seeing that even more than Galaxy Space stuff, or even more than the levels from Mario Galaxy. Maybe they just gotta add more variety for a movie adaptation to keep things more fresh and interesting, so not just Galaxy, it feels more like the Mario Galaxy Odyssey World Island movie. Although I'm sure they're saving more of the flying space stuff and more levels from the Galaxy games for the actual movie and not in the trailers. Thank goodness, like how they showed the voice actor of Honey Queen Bee but not Honey Hive Galaxy, which is good to not spoil too many surprises. Anyways, we also got a casino with a bunch of enemies, and I hope the cloud area that they were jumping around has new Super Mario Bros. Wii's Cloud World map theme. Such a banger! Just as my wish, I want to see Bob-omb Battlefield with its iconic music too, my favorite 3D Mario game. Again, this was in the first movie just like the Sand Kingdom Tostarena, although it was just a few seconds, but it is possible. And Tostarena Sand Kingdom, it was actually in the first Mario movie, although it was just very briefly, but now we're actually going to it in this Galaxy movie. And of course, the majestic beauty of outer space. Hoping Rosalina's Comet Observatory has its soothing music too. And as I write the script to this video, that music just suddenly started playing too. Just a coincidence, lols. And this is all thanks to the visuals. These settings and worlds are made so well due to the visuals of the movie. Oh man, the visuals of this movie. They're beautiful, they're whimsical, they're gorgeous, they're exquisite. Seriously, there's gonna be so many beautiful shots from this movie I can use as epic wallpapers. Kinda like what they said about Spider-Verse. While the Wii is an old console at this point, and Galaxy still looks undeniably breathtaking on it, this movie will be a step even further than those visuals. If you ever wanted Galaxy HD remakes with like CGI movie graphics, this is the closest we've gotten so far. Now about that music. Everyone knows Mario music is catchy and all that, but the Galaxy games music, man, they're on a whole nother level. Revolutionary for being the first Mario games to feature a whole orchestra. Almost every time I watched the first Mario movie or clips of it, I would hum along and listen along to the Mario movie music that was originally from the games. It was magical. There's over like 100 music references too. It's amazing how much this touched my childhood heart. But now, there's so many awesome songs from the Galaxy games they can pull from. Rosalina and the Observatory, Starship Mario, Worlds 1 and 2, Yoshi's Star Galaxy, the list goes on. And yup, everyone's favorite Gusty Garden Galaxy. Can't wait for the final boss scene of this movie to have the coolest, most triumphant rendition of Gusty Garden Galaxy. And there's also mainstream music. As for the first movie, it had a lot of 80s music such as Aha's Take On Me, Beastie Boys' No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Electric Light Orchestra's Mr. Blue Sky, Bonnie Tyler's Holding Out for a Hero. Makes sense because the first Mario game came out in the 80s. But because of that, I wonder if this time we'll hear a lot of late 2000s and early 2010s music, since that's when the Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 games came out. Like for example, imagine if we get Taylor Swift's Shake It Off when Mario learns the Galaxy Star Spin move. You know, get it? Because you're like shaking the Wii Remote or Joy-Con to spin. And then and then Mario goes like, Mario says like, shake it off, shake it off.
I must take off the little mushroom head if you know what I mean, yeah, ArylBarrel.
Or Maroon 5 moves like Jagger when Mario is learning new power-up moves. I got the moves like Mario, I got the moves like Mario, I got the moves.
Ain't got a move set like mine, yeah, ArylBarrel.
Or Pharrell Williams happy when Mario ends up meeting a Despicable Me minion. Come on, that's gotta happen at some point, right?
The rabbit, eh? Solo the minion!
Okay, I'll stop. What late 2000 and early 2010s music do you want in the Mario Galaxy movie? Comment them down below. And of course, you can't forget, there's also Peaches. Yeah, Bowser's Peaches song was like the meme and the most iconic song from the first movie. We gotta get something like that again, right? We got Jack Black singing in a Minecraft movie too, so come on, either give us an extended version of Peaches because it's too short, or a sequel to it, or even have a new Bowser song. Or you know, how Bowser's starting to get along more with Luigi based on the Galaxy movie trailers. In the movie, Bowser could sing his love to Luigi instead of Peach over Gusty Garden Galaxy. No one's done that with Luigi ever before, right? Never mind, there might be some kids watching. But honestly, since there's a good amount of Mario Odyssey fan service, could we just get Jump Up Superstar 2? Maybe in the credits of the movie, like how the first movie credits teased the Galaxy movie with Gusty Garden Galaxy, Galaxy movie teases Odyssey movie with Jump Up Superstar in the credits, Now for the post-credits predictions. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I just think that the third movie being based off Mario Odyssey just makes perfect sense to me. It sold like a barrelion copies, got amazing review scores, and Pauline's already in the first movie, and if we can skip to Galaxy this fast, come on, let's do the Odyssey. Like, I'd imagine them pairing it up with an Odyssey 2, just like how Nintendo's doing so much with the Mario Galaxy stuff alongside the movie, like with the new Galaxy Amiibo and re-releasing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, although that kinda means we should have gotten Galaxy 3. And that would mean we'd just get a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Mario Odyssey instead. Come on Nintendo, it's literally Mario Odyssey's 10th anniversary next year, 2027. Oh wow, it really is. I'm old. I could see them doing Fartman, Wario, Never in Smash Bros. Waluigi, Daisy, the hot one, perhaps maybe Flood with Sunshine, and not much of a gimmicky theme with 64, probably because it was the first 3D game. Yeah, honestly, there's like a million ideas we could think of here, let's be real. The Mario universe is ginormous. But yeah, Odyssey takes the peach cake here. Like, I love Super Mario Odyssey, Barrel Nation. It was such a popular game, man. It's legit the highest viewed video on Nintendo's YouTube channel at 60 million views. You can do so much with the capture mechanic, and it could lead to so much crazy, humorous, and awesome moments on the big screen. And it's even getting to a point where the game is nostalgic. Again, I feel old for saying that, but it's a decade old now. Not to mention that there's literally numerous Mario Odyssey stuff in both movies with Barrelion, Tostarena, and the Sand Kingdom, the T-Rex from Fossil Falls, heck, in a way, New Donk City too. I mean, they already got those assets ready to go too. It's like you got the first Mario movie, and then the Galaxy movie, and now the Odyssey movie. It's almost like you can please all gaming generations by doing that, like all at once, you know? It just makes perfect sense. I'd say we pull the trigger, we go to Odyssey. I just need to hear Pauline perform and sing Jump Up Superstar in the theatrical Mario movie on the big screen, and my life would be complete. Alright, I'm excited now. Okay, now my life isn't complete without my fans. So for the first time in ArylBarrel Nation history, ooh, I'm excited. Let's see what my Barrelo fans from the ArylBarrel Nation have to say about the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Hello everybody! E-Special here. So the Super Mario Galaxy movie's coming very soon, and I'm so excited! At first, I thought it was the Super Mario World movie because of Yoshi being hinted at the last movie, as well as Super Mario World motifs in the reveal trailer. But when the Galaxy title was revealed, I was in total denial and in absolute shock. I was surprised that they kept a lot of references from not only Super Mario Galaxy, but also Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Galaxy 2, as well as Super Mario Odyssey. I hope that despite all that, they can keep a cohesive storyline. And please, don't let Yoshi talk at the end of the movie! Until then, see ya! Bye!
Hello everyone, I'm Gladman217. You probably know me for my plush videos, but I'm here for something different. I think you might know where this is going with the Mario plushies behind me. Yes, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and everything about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. For the trailers, I love the final one and the Yoshi one, mainly because of the references and the amount of content they show for the movie. I just love seeing movies full potential without watching the movie yet. Overall, I just hope that we get more references and more characters mentioned in the movie. But I'm happy on what we got. And here's to hope my boy Rob gets more screen time. So thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel Cloudman217 and my friend ArylBarrel for this collab. Why are you here, hun?
Daisy.
Right. She wants Daisy to appear in the movie.
I want Daisy!
Okay, enough. Anyway, see you soon.
What's up, Aryl Nation? My name is Jules, ArylBarrel's kid cousin and former Smash Brothers competitor here in the Philippines. Actually, I was the best here in the Philippines, like #1. Look at this trophy. From the trailers, we've already seen countless references to the series, from NPCs like the Guillermo, the Whittles, and Star Buddies, to even grand spectacles, such as the fabled Star Festival, the Comet Observatory, and heck, even Gateway Galaxy. So much juicy fan content to feast on, and knowing them, they'd probably save more for later too. It's really cool too to see that they're pandering to not just the greater Mario fandom, but Nintendo as a brand. For example, they're giving so much love to Super Mario Bros. 2, seeing countless enemies and even the main villain. And from Super Mario Odyssey, they include the T-Rex and, well, Tostarena and their inhabitants. There's even Rob, the Pigman, and, wait, Fox McCloud. Where's my main Wario? Other than these, it'll be really cathartic to see my GOAT Luigi. One of my gripes from the first film actually was the fact that he wasn't really there much. So, it'll be really cool, and I'll be really stoked to actually see him as a proper partner in the second movie. I do have a couple worries for the film, such as the pacing, but I'm more so worried about the somber quietness of Galaxy 1 that won't be adapted by Nintendo or Illumination, or even the ending of Galaxy 1. Instead, opting for a more wacky, grandiose adventure. But nonetheless, I expect to have a really fun time. That's about it for me. If you want to know more about me, you can follow me at x.com/wawalacrimosa. And don't forget to subscribe to ArylBarrel for more banger content. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching our video.
Man, who knew that this guy right here would become #1 and the best in Smash Bros. Philippines one day? Wait, we're talking about Aryl here, right?
Hello, Barrel Nation. I'm Cold Color. Aryl asked me to give you my thoughts on what I think about the movie so far. I am very excited for this movie. I like what we've seen with Yoshi so far. I like that he has a new voice, Donald Glover, but he still only makes noises instead of speaking in full sentences. SMB2 bosses were definitely unexpected to see. I remember the first trailer appeared and we saw glimpses of Mouser and Claw Grip. I was sure Nintendo would have shafted Wart, but then he appeared in the movie poster. And then the trailer after that. So really all that's missing is our Fry Guy and Triclide. Hopefully this also means he can make a return in the games, but at the same time, Nintendo is Nintendo, so I'm not going to hold out too much hope. As for predictions, I don't really have much. I'm secretly hoping for Wario to make an appearance, but from what the trailers show, he'll probably feel shoehorned in. If Wario does appear in the movies, I'd rather it be in another sequel and have him be the main focus there. My only concern with the movie is how all over the place it seems to be in the trailers. I can't exactly track the plot, and I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. The bros are separated from Peach and Toad, are turned into babies, somehow turned back at some point, and then are in space, but Toad is also with the baby bros, presumably in Dinosaur Land, but he's also with Peach in space. There's the Star Festival and Toast Arena where they find Yoshi. I don't know, it just seems like a lot for an hour and a half of screen time. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I will be bullying Aryl into adding the links to those in the description, so it's up to him. Goodbye.
Thank you to Special, Cloudman217, Cold Color 900, and Jules. You can find their social media links in the description below. So, in conclusion, is this movie gonna top my favorite movie of all time, the Lego Movie? Probably not, and I don't even know if any movie will at this point. It's that good. But the first Mario movie, no, not that one, it's the highest grossing video game movie of all time, $1.36 barrelion. So let's see if it will still top this one in revenue. I'm really interested if it will or not. Man, I'm just so excited for this movie. I'm even thinking about the little things they can do, like what are they gonna do with the Nintendo logo this time around? Make it Mario Galaxy themed with freaking Wii graphics? Or in the Illumination logo, they got a Despicable Me minion just vibing in outer space. Here's our bingo card for when we watched the trailers and the directs and even visited the Gateway Galaxy website, by the way. Pause to take a look at it. Miyamoto said that in this movie, things happen right after the other without a chance to catch your breath. And that's honestly my kind of movie. I know people said that the first movie pacing was too fast and kinda iffy, like at one moment we're at the Donkey Kong fight and then a few minutes later we're already at Mario Kart, but this one might be even faster in the Galaxy movie, the pacing? But I don't dislike it at all. I know the character developments and interactions and emotional moments feel too quick, which could be a downside, but for me, I really love and I'm all for fast-paced action. I mean, I'm a Sonic fan too, you know. The Galaxy games are pretty emotional, so I hope we get some good emotional moments too. Hopefully some solid humor as well. But yeah, this movie without a doubt is gonna be amazing. I could go on forever about my hype for this movie. But before I wrap up this video, here are my 3 viewer questions for this video. Because yes, these are the 3 viewer questions thingy I've been doing since I first started my ArylBarrel YouTube channel back in 2019. So the OG viewers of my channel, you're welcome for the nostalgia. Okay, 3 viewer questions. Comment down below your answers. 1. What are your thoughts, expectations, and hopes for the Mario Galaxy movie? I mean, I've already shared a bunch of mine, so now it's y'all's turn. Question 2. What power-ups do you want to see in the movie? Power-ups are such a fun gameplay mechanic in games, it's always fun to see them brought to the big screen. And 3, what are you predicting the post-credit scene of the Mario Galaxy movie to be? Tell me if you agree. Of course, you can comment anything you want, this is only if you want to participate. Man, this is the best timeline we are in, guys. One with the Super Mario Galaxy movie, one of the many reasons I'm proud to be born in this generation. This is also why. Thank you so much for watching Barrel Nation. Despite the stress every now and then of trying to get this out before the movie's release, I'm still glad I had a ton of fun working on this video, especially with my friends. Once again, subscribe if you enjoyed, leave a like and comment, and maybe even answer the 3 video questions if you'd like. And go to my other socials like my Instagram and my Twitter/X, which are in the description down below, and join my ArylBarrel Nation Discord server as well from the description below. We just hit 150 Discord server members as well. Ayy! Also, if you have any fan art you'd like to submit to me, which can even make appearances in my content, submit them all to me via the ArylBarrel fan art channel of my Discord server, or on Instagram or Twitter/X using the hashtag #ArylBarrelFanArt, or through my fan art email, arylbarrelfanart@gmail.com. Lastly, if you've got any lit video or live stream ideas or suggestions you want to see me do, comment them down below. Submit them in my community tab or send them via the video ideas channel of my Discord server. If I love the idea, you may be responsible for one of my future posts. Alrighty, hope you had a barrel of fun with this video. See you guys next time. Wahoo! This is ArylBarrel rolling out.